Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/ProRevenge. I think it's nice to know that the person who tried to steal from you has been punished and ended up in jail. More in our first story. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new here and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new video every single day. Here we go. CB tries to steal my phone when I said I won't sell it to him. So since the coronavirus outbreak, my family's been short on money, and I decided to sell my phone. I listed it in Facebook Marketplace. After 2 weeks of posting it, I got a PM from some relative self-claimed friend, and this is what happened. OP, me, CB, choosing beggar, aka my aunt's friend. MA, my aunt, OB, my older brother. CB, hi OP, is this still available? I'm MA's friend. Me, yeah it is. Wow, that's cool. Where'd you meet her? CB, at a wedding last year. Anyway, why are you selling your phone? Me, I've actually been having money problems with my family since this coronavirus thing, and I'm trying to make some money to buy some stuff for us. CB, then what phone are you going to use? Me, my mom's old phone. Why? CB, okay then, if you're going to get a new one, why don't you just give it to me for free? I'm your aunt's best friend. Me, did you even read what I just said? I'm short on money. It wouldn't be fair to just give away my phone for free. CB, okay then, no need to be so stubborn. I can buy it for $100, and you need to come to my house by tomorrow. That's more than enough. Me, excuse me, what? I'm selling it for $300, and you live 4 hours away anyway. SMH. CB, ugh, okay. I'm going to pay $100 for the phone and $10 for Uber. You pay the rest, I don't want to pay more. Me, you gotta be kidding, right? I'd be making a major loss of money and time with you, and you want me to pay to come to your house and give you my phone for a loss? I'm gonna be telling MA. CB, no need to be a little whiny a-hole. Fine, if I drive to the mall, will you be there and I'll pay you $250? Me, okay. IDK why you wanted to pay less at first. Me and OB go to the mall to meet CB. CB, I've been waiting for an hour. You better give it to me for $180. Me, excuse me? We said we'd meet at 4 p.m. and it's 4:05. CB, yeah, but I got here by 3. I expected you to be here already. Me, that makes no sense. Also, I'm not going down. I thought we had a deal. CB, fine. Let me see the phone and the box. It needs to be in perfect state. OB, why are you being so rude to my brother? What's wrong with you? CB, completely ignores him, looks at me angrily. I expected it to have a case and screen protector. Me, we didn't agree on that. Now give me the phone back or the money right away. CB, I thought it was free. SMH backs up OB. OP said give back the phone or money. Give it. CB runs away with my phone in hands. In that instant, my brother starts chasing him to get my phone back. I start running too in hopes to catch him. Then CB makes the dumbest decision ever. He reaches out to the mall guard and tells him that we're harassing him. Mall guard believes him for a second and catches my brother, while CB's standing there staring like he was going to get what he wanted. Then I get there and explain to the mall guard before they do anything to my brother. CB tried to escape, but another mall guard just passing by caught him. Then in a second, we were all in the security office and they showed us the footage. My older brother is a lawyer, so we're going to press charges against him for attempted theft and harassment. After all that, my aunt told us that he was rejected by her at high school and is looking for every family member harassing them to try to search for revenge. Edit. Finally got some news. We've pressed charges to CB for attempted theft and harassment. I haven't been getting in-depth of what his sentence is, but we discovered that he might go to jail more time for domestic violence to his wife and son. They made him pay emotional damages, and also, I bought a new phone for myself with the money he had to pay me for literally breaking my phone while getting caught. But after all, it ended up well, and I'm really happy that he's behind bars right now. And our second story. Thieves think they're stealthy, stole a little more than they bargained for. Lead-up story here. I'll be brief. I recently moved and needed a job, so I took an easy and quick one at a laundromat. It was really chill most of the time, but during Sundays it'd get exceptionally busy. Most customers were honest, simple people who just wanted to get their clothes done. I mainly worked for the counter, and occasionally we'd have to drop off clothes for a wash and fold service, and those are normally timed orders, so it could get busy, especially if you were the only one working. There was one trouble lady who had 3 unruly kids. She'd often just drop them off at the laundromat and use it as a free daycare, more or less. Management wouldn't do anything about it. Normally I wouldn't mind, except these kids had sticky fingers and would steal things mostly for the sake of stealing. Normally it was random stuff like paper chips or tacks or trinkets. One day they decided to try and take some merchandise, fidget spinners, toys, etc. Management decided to put behind an unlocked display case. Not my choice, it's hard enough to keep an eye on everything. Long story short, it was busy and I couldn't watch everything, and they stole like $30 worth of stuff. I caught them later, and when I brought it up to the mother, she denied it and got very defensive. She complained to my higher-up, and I got reprimanded for offending a regular customer. Well, the story doesn't end there. I learned a little later that she would instruct the kids to go steal soap from people to wash her clothes. I tried to be sympathetic and think maybe she was just in a tough situation, but the way she carried herself has this aura of arrogance around her. She started stealing soap after I caught her kids, so I started getting a small bottle of Gain and putting it on a work cart. Slightly hidden, but still visible. I kept it about half to 1/3 of the way full. I'd watch her kids and their patterns, and without a doubt, one kid would go hit a game machine we had there, old arcade type. The woman herself would cause problems over something petty or small, usually not enough suds in the machine or dust or something sticky on the table somewhere. While she was talking, the smallest kid would run down an aisle and screech, so you'd naturally turn that way. The middle kid would act like he was going to go to the bathroom. It passes by the work cart. And when the little kid screamed, he would dart over, grab the soap, and put it in his mom's purse. Then if she was complaining about the suds, she would casually walk over and grab her purse, grab the stolen soap out, then complain that she had to waste more of her hard-earned soap because the machine was bad. Then when it started sudsing up, she'd have the biggest grin on her face. Well, this is where the revenge comes in. I knew from previous experience with her family that they do laundry every Sunday, but they skip the 3rd Sunday in the cycle and double up on the 4th. So regular, none, double. I let them steal the decoy Gain on the 2 regular shifts, financed by my money, not the store's. The 4th Sunday, I prepared a special bottle of Gain. I took a little water and cornstarch and mixed it with concentrated bleach to thicken it up a bit. It was more like Gain. I wanted to dye it to match the color, but, bleach. The first 2 batches didn't go well, but the 3rd one was slightly goopy, not quite the consistency of Gain, but thick enough to kinda not feel so liquidy. I put some spray to sort of mask the scent a little as bleach was strong. Sure enough, they came in that Sunday, the bottle was planted. Her kids did the usual routine, and they grabbed the bottle of the goopy bleach. She went about her normal routine, complaining about the suds in the washer again. Then she grabbed the bleach and emptied it in her double load of colored clothes. I said, "Oh, clear Gain, that's odd." She responded, "It's a special type. I brought it from home." Defensively, of course. I said, "That's interesting," with a sly grin on my face. At least I hope that's how it looked. She tossed the empty bottle on top of the washer without a care in the world. 30 minutes later, all of her clothes are absolutely ruined. I mean, bleach stains on almost everything, colors blending. It was a mess. She's, of course, up in arms, blaming the machine. I grab the bottle, smell it, and go, "I think that special Gain must have had some bleach in it." It hits her. She expressly said she brought it from home. She either admits to stealing or admits to bleaching her own clothes. She naturally accuses me, but as it was fairly busy that day, a few customers remembered her tirade and expressly said she brought it from home. The higher-ups denied to pay for damages to the clothes. I did feel bad. It must have been $500 or so worth of ruined clothes. Smart of you to comment on her clear Gain and cover your butt. That's using your head, OP. Nice story. And our last story. I don't want your filthy hands touching my table. Years ago, between acting gigs, I used to load furniture and do warehouse work. A great way to keep fit and make some amazing friends. One of the specialty items we had to load was a tempered glass coffee table, very heavy, needed 3 people to safely lift it. So the snooty lady comes into the warehouse, waving a receipt, proclaiming she's purchased 3 of these tables for her 2-story house in a very affluent area. She also stated with a smug superiority that she refuses to pay for delivery as it's a scam and demands that us warehouse workers better help her load her goods into her car. We wait as she backs her incredibly small car into the warehouse loading dock, and it's immediately apparent there's no way one table will fit, let alone 3. But hey, boss lady wants her tables loaded, so we begin to load one of them. We get one end into the car, and she rushes out of the driver's side and shrieks, "I don't want your filthy hands touching my tables! What are you, effing R-words?" I shoot a look to my offsider and motion for her to take over. She grabs the end we were holding, only realizing how incredibly heavy they are. As she slowly loses the battle with gravity, she starts her shrieking again. "What are you effers looking at? Help me!" We all stand there, silent, arms crossed. "Sorry, miss, but you didn't want our dirty hands touching your precious table." Finally, she gives up, lets go, and the glass table goes crashing to the ground and shatters. She lets out a stream of slurs and runs back into the store to complain. She comes running back in with the manager, who also has her paperwork. Manager demands to know what happened, and in a twist of unexpected malicious compliance, I helpfully point out in the terms and conditions where warehouse staff aren't responsible for loading up customer pickups, as the company doesn't cover products and warehouse workers under their insurance. I still can't understand how people can be so horrible. Do they not know that other people exist? Do they not care? How do people get to this point? Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.